Hi folks, Nick here from the Main Street Talk podcast. Are you thinking about your next Disney vacation? I can help you plan that vacation at no extra cost to you. As a travel genie at Genie Travel Company, I keep an eye out for the latest and best Disney promotions and then apply them so you get the most value for your vacation. Contact me at nick.garcia@genietravelco.com. And if you enjoy our podcast, please give us a rating in your player. Enjoy this week's show. Hello, everybody. Welcome to this week's episode of the Main Street Talk podcast, your go-to podcast for all things Walt Disney World related, all the news and updates, and the tips and tricks. I'm your host, Nick, and as always, with me is Joni.
Hello, everyone.
Happy 4th of July weekend to everybody.
Yes.
We're recording on July 5th. Hope everybody had a good holiday weekend with fireworks.
Was safe and burn-free.
Hamburgers and hot dogs and all the American festivities that goes on. We had a ton of rain come down to us on our firework night, and unfortunately got some water in our basement, but we're moving on. We're pressing on.
The foundational issue, though.
No.
Thankfully. It was a user error.
It was a user error. All right. We're going to start out the show. Disney Cruise Line has announced a pretty good offer coming up. Disney Cruise Line is offering a limited time deal on select Halloween and holiday sailings. Guests can save up to $500 per person on select cruises through December 26th, with bookings required by August 30th. If you're interested in any of those, contact me, and we can get one on the books for you and see what's available to you and get you on the seas.
All right.
Halloween on the high seas or something, like Christmas sailing. All right. We're going to start in Magic Kingdom, as we always do. Like I mentioned, today is July 5th. So today is the last day to experience the Carousel of Progress before it's being completely reimagined. So
good reminder.
Yeah, not that it's going to help
today
anybody.
Or tomorrow?
No, it's Sunday, July 5th. So by the time you listen to this, you're too late.
Well.
And August 11th and 14th, Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween parties have sold out. That is the last of the $119 days that are available. So, and
what is it, $10 more?
Yeah, they go up. They vary. But yeah, those were the cheapest nights, $119, and they are all sold out now. And also the last two Disney After Hours dates for Magic Kingdom this year are now sold out as well. And the Mickey's Magical Friendship Fair, the Cinderella Castle stage show at Magic Kingdom, has no performances scheduled for 1 week in July. The show will not perform from July 7th through July 14th. Disney has not announced a reason why the show is suspended, but it could be for some stage refurbishment or, some maintenance, some upkeep. And the Tangled restrooms in the Fantasyland section of Magic Kingdom have now reopened after their springtime refurbishment.
Can I stop you?
What?
You just made a little bit of a blurb, and I want to point it out because I still think it's funny.
What's that?
This is my immaturity coming out a little bit. So you talking about restrooms?
Yeah.
And when you went to say fantasy, you said Fanny.
Did I say Fanny?
Boom, boom, boom.
Pun completely intended. I did that on purpose.
Okay. Carry on, sir.
And there was a small fire on It's a Small World last week. This video was pretty viral on TikTok and Instagram. It was caused by a guest portable phone charger.
Oh.
So this is the reason why they don't want you putting those in your checked bags on an airplane.
Oh.
Cast members were able to put it out quickly, and normal operations resumed shortly after. Over at Epcot, La Poutineri, a quick-service kiosk, has officially opened to celebrate Canada Day. It replaces Refreshment Port, selling poutine and beverages. And the refurbished dining area reopens also at Lotus Blossom Cafe. On the flip side, Coral Reef Restaurant will be closing for a refurbishment later this year. According to the Coral Reef Restaurant website, the restaurant will be temporarily closed beginning September 8th, 2026, and is expected to reopen later in 2026. And over at Hollywood Studios, Puzzle Hop is bringing a unique all-day interactive puzzle adventure to Disney Hollywood Studios on October 17th. Teams of 2 to 4 players will solve creative puzzles inspired by the park's attractions, shows, and hidden details while exploring the park from rope drop through the evening.
Ooh, how long's that happening?
October 17th, one day.
Just the one day?
That's what I found. So
it's not going to be there when we go. I'm so bummed. I was already in my head thinking, okay, there's 4 of us adults going. Aw.
Or to Animal Kingdom, Disney has welcomed a new adult gorilla. In an
Oh.
Instagram post from Animals at Disney, Bakari the gorilla was officially welcomed to his new home at Disney's Animal Kingdom. They did have
Welcome.
the exhibit closed for a day just to get him acclimated to his new environment. And speaking of the gorilla's fall exploration
That's
trail,
pretty good for just a day. I need more than a day to get acclimated to my surroundings.
animals of an interior exhibit, a Gorilla Falls trail, have been shuffled around and a new African bullfrog was introduced. And new permits have been filed for both the Encanto attraction and the Indiana Jones attraction in the upcoming Tropicals America section of the park that will be coming soon. Under resorts, Yachtsman Steakhouse at Disney Yacht Club Resort is reopening in late August. It looks like the screenshots I saw, there was no availability on August 27th. August 28th there was at the time the screenshot was taken. So as of right now, August 28th, but they may open earlier.
Who knows?
And over at Animal Kingdom Lodge, a new water buck calf has been born. Disney has not announced the little one's name or when they'll be out and about with the others. But
all these babes.
Under miscellaneous, Typhoon Lagoon Water Park will close for the season on September 9th. And Pixar's Hoppers was the most streamed movie in the USA from June 1st to June 7th, according from the data firm Nielsen. And along with that, Avatar Fire and Ash is the #1 movie on Disney Plus in its first week on the streaming service.
Mm.
And during a press conference in Rio de Janeiro, Dwayne Johnson said that they are in talks about pursuing Moana 3. While Johnson did not directly confirm that Moana 3 is an absolute guarantee, he did say that there has been talk about it. So,
Okay.
that's all I have.
Oh, okay.
For news this week. Kind of low on news. Let's go on to Spotlight on Attraction. I know you got a pretty big one to talk about.
I do. We are in the American Pavilion today. So we're going to do all the treats and dining first and then go into the rest of the pavilion. So we're going to start it off with Joffrey's Coffee and Tea Company. And so you can get ready and get all your fixes of coffee, double espresso, cappuccinos, latte, and shaken Jamaican cold brew, as well as a few spirited options. Pastries are also at the ready. Note that Joffrey does rotate its specialty menus to match each EPCOT festival, where each offering can be spirited or non-spirited. So, for example, the International Festival of Arts is going to have some art-inspired drinks. The International Flower and Garden is going to focus more on spring and botanical flavors. And the Food and Wine Festival gears more toward decadent fall flavors, with the Festival of the Holidays pivoting towards seasonal, wintry favorites. So, get your coffee on. No matter how hot it is, I got to get mine.
108 degrees?
That's right.
Where's my
I'm
Joffrey's?
Going for a coffee. And I'm not an iced coffee girl. I do the hot stuff. So, but I'm a plain Jane, though. I don't know about all these cappuccinos and stuff. That's just me. I'm too nervous to actually enjoy most of those because, I don't want to have to take out a small loan for an addiction to my caffeine. So next, we're going to run over to Fife and Drum Tavern. Official opening of November 15th, 2007, this Americana quick service snack kiosk serves patriotic themed snacks like jumbo turkey legs, hot dogs, popcorn Mickey shaped pretzels, and the American Dream slushy ice cream treat. That sounds good.
That does sound good.
Popular for grab and go items that also offers water, fountain beverages, beer, wine, and soft served. There is some seating nearby at the adjacent Regal Eagle Smokehouse. And this establishment, Fife and Drum, does accept snack credits on the dining plan. Mobile ordering, however, is not available. A little bit bonus information on this. The name originally belonged to the Spirit of America Fife and Drum Corps, which was a colonial-era musical ensemble that performed outside the pavilion from opening day until it retired in 2014.
Nice.
So they kept the name. That was kind of nice. So, Fife and Drum. Now, running over to Regal Eagle Smokehouse, Craft Drafts and Barbecue, this quick service establishment, themed around the Muppets' patriotic character Sam Eagle, hosts his fictional backyard barbecue competition. Sink your teeth into mouth-watering barbecue at this delicious eatery. It does support mobile ordering and serves a variety of American foods like burgers, ribs, Texas beef brisket, Kansas City smoked chicken, and North Carolina chopped pork. They also have a plant-based option and an allergy-friendly menu. Add a side or a dessert to your entrees as well. And the entrees range from $13 to $19 or so per adult, and about $7 to $9 per kiddo. Beverage options include sodas, lemonade, and punch, as well as boozy beverages like Tennessee lemonade, lager from Boston, IPA from Florida, hard apple ciders from Ohio, and wheat ale from Michigan. Regal Eagle Smokehouse officially opened February 19th, 2020, when it took over the space that was previously occupied by Liberty Inn restaurant, which closed in 2019. So we have not yet eaten there. We have tried to get there.
We planned on there
many
2 or 3 times. We just never. We got too hungry before we got back there.
Got to make it happen. Yeah, that's right. So over to another snack option with the funnel cake. This is a snack option that's open daily from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Get your fresh, made-to-order funnel cakes ranging from standard powdered sugar for about $10 to loaded options like cookies and cream or banana Foster Special with rum caramel sauce and banana chocolate chip ice cream for around $13. The kiosk also frequently features rotating seasonal flavors like pumpkin spice or strawberry, depending on which festival is running. This makes me want to go out and get funnel cake. And
I love a good funnel cake.
I didn't dive too deep into this, but I did look on the Disney website for this description and to make sure I was accurate in it. And people, let me tell you, there's a kit on here. It says funnel cake kit. I have no idea what that's about, but I am eager to learn about it.
Give me the whole kit. Give it all.
Yum, yum. So, okay. So we're done with the foodies. So we're going to talk about the American Garden Theater. This is a central hub and host to special outdoor concerts. The theater is an opening day venue, and its original design was an uncovered open-air platform with park benches and a clear, unobstructed view across the lagoon right behind the performers. In 1993, a large permanent stage structure and backstage were constructed to support a temporary, high-production Magical World of Barbie stage show. The upgraded venue then allowed Disney to move the massive, fan-favorite candlelight processional from Magic Kingdom over to Epcot in 1994, where you can still catch it today. So Disney's website says the runtime is about 30 minutes per set. Seating is wooden bench style. Just check out the website for any other details, show times, and who's coming and how long they'll be there, how long's the shows. Good source of information. The American Adventure is our next stop, the spirit that propelled America to greatness in this inspiring retelling of our nation's history. Take your seat in a stately colonial theater and meet Benjamin Franklin and Mark Twain as they guide you on a trip through time. With 35 audio animatronic figures, digital rear projection images on a 72-foot screen, and stirring patriotic songs, you'll watch firsthand as America's story unfolds. Witness landmark events like the Mayflower, the Boston Tea Party, the winter at Valley Forge, and the penning of the Declaration of Independence, the Civil War, and the Great Depression. Encounter luminaries like Susan B. Anthony and Frederick Douglass and Thomas Jefferson, Chief Joseph, and Teddy Roosevelt, among others. This attraction took 5 years to complete, and the building in which it is housed was intended as a people's mansion, taking design cues from the classic Georgian style of the late 1700s. Colonial Williamsburg, Independence Hall, Thomas Jefferson Monticello, and the Old State House in Boston. 10 different sets are stored under the stage and are moved forward or backward on cue by using a massive computer-controlled movable device. Duration is just over 28 minutes. Seating is equipped with padded flip-down chairs with armrests and back supports. The tiered seating allows for an unobstructed view. It is fully air-conditioned and has designated spaces for guests who require wheelchairs or electric vehicles. Assisted listening devices, audio description, and handheld captioning devices are all available. Next, we're going to head over to American Heritage Gallery, And though this one, it says, though the pavilion itself is an October 1, 1982 structure, the American Heritage Gallery officially opened in July of 2018 with the Smithsonian partnered exhibit titled Creating Tradition, Innovation, and Change in American Indian Art. The gallery space has been updated over the years with rotating exhibits, and notable displays have included Rediscovering America, a family treasures from the Kinsey collection, and most recently, President George W. Bush's Portraits of Courage tribute. The gallery showcases the diverse history and cultural in the U.S. through art and artifacts, with current focus on American art from various regions, including historical pieces and contemporary works by Native American artists. The gallery features interactive displays and storytelling, often collaborating with institutions like the Smithsonian National Museum of the American Indian and Museum of Indian Arts and Culture. So,
Okay.
then we're got a couple left here. We're going to head with the Voices of Liberty, which had its official debut October 1, 1982. Come listen to the Voices of Liberty fill the rotunda of the pavilion with pristine harmonies that celebrate American experience. The space was acoustically engineered by Disney Imagineers specifically to amplify and enhance their breathtaking 8-part vocal harmonies. Founded by legendary arranger Derek Johnson, the group actually evolved from a 1970s Magic Kingdom gospel show choir called Regeneration. A little bit of extra info on this is that on major holidays such as July 4th, so this would have just happened for you folks that are there visiting, or on President's Day, they have 2 separate casts combined to perform rare, quote, echo sets, utilizing the rotunda's incredible acoustics to sing back and forth to each other from opposite sides of the room. And while they traditionally focus on classic American folk songs and patriotic themes, they also perform a popular repertoire of classic Disney melodies. There is no formal seating. Guests generally stand or sit directly on the polished floor tiles. There is, however, a very limited number of benches that are scattered around the outer walls. First come, first serve. And if you're a young one, let the elder sit. This experience, though, is about 12 to 15 minutes for the Voices of Liberty. Lastly, we've got some shopping to talk about. This is very brief. So this is Art of Disney. It's a gallery-style store featuring high-end Disney art, including framed prints, original paintings, animation cells, and collectible figurines. It typically operates 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. daily. In addition to purchasing art, you can often find Disney animation artists working live in the shop or catch special artist signing events. There is another Art of Disney store located in Disney Springs within the Marketplace District. So if you don't got a ticket to get in, go see it at Disney Springs. And I'm sure they both hold the signings and whatnot. So anyway, that's what I have to close out the American
Pavilion.
Yep.
That's a lot.
It is a lot.
Big pavilion, yeah.
There was nine-ish or so
different
areas to cover. So a mouthful.
Well, thanks, Joni.
Yeah, you bet.
All right, now we're going to go on. Oh, wait, we got a poster to give away.
Yes, sir, we do.
Poster giveaway day. I have the list. Joni has the spinner. So this, again, is for a Walt Disney World official growth chart poster.
Okay.
So
I'm going to spin it. There, we're going.
All righty. So the suspense is killing me. Killing me.
Ooh, we're on the low end today.
Where we at?
We've got number 6.
Karen.
Number 6.
Karen, congratulations.
Karen.
You have won an official Walt Disney World growth chart poster.
Well done, Karen. Thank you for being part of it.
For identification purposes, Karen, you have the numbers 105 in your email. So if your name is Karen and you have the numbers 105 in your email, look out for an email from us. We'll send it probably midweek to get your contact address information so we can get that poster in the mail for you.
For sure.
So congratulations and enjoy your new Walt Disney World growth chart poster. All right, let's go on to this week in Disney history. July 11th, 1947. Donald's Dilemma drops. We kick things off in the golden age of animation. The classic short Donald's Dilemma hits theaters. In this hilarious cartoon, a failing flower pot hits Donald on the head, completely erasing his memory of Daisy and turning him into an elegant, smooth-voiced crooner.
Oh.
July 11th, 1953. Sticking with the animation history, Disney reveals the iconic Goofy short, How to Dance. This short is famous for featuring characters and the Dixieland jazz sounds of the Firehouse 5 plus 2, a real-life band made up entirely of Walt Disney Studio animators led by legendary Imagineer Ward Kimball. July 11th, 1987, the Disney Gallery opens at Disneyland. Now over at Disneyland, a brand new cultural hub opened right above the Pirates of the Caribbean in New Orleans Square. This beautiful gallery space was originally designed to be a private grand apartment for Walt and Roy Disney to entertain dignitaries, but it was transformed into a stunning exhibition space for rare Imagineering concept art and models. July 5th, 1988, Epcot's Maelstrom debuts. The Maelstrom boat ride officially opened at the Norway Pavilion in Walt Disney World. For over 25 years, guests boarded Viking-style ships to face off against mythical trolls and storming North Sea waters before it was later reimagined into Frozen Ever After. This is a big day in Disney history. July 11th, 1991, the Disney Pixar distribution deal. On this day, a massive entertainment powerhouse partnership was born. Disney signed its historic initial distribution deal with a small computer animation studio called Pixar. This exact contract paved the way for Toy Story, Monsters, Inc., and Finding Nemo, completely altering the landscape of modern cinema. On July 5th, 2007, Spaceship Earth loses the wand. Over at Epcot, Disney officially announced that the 25-story Mickey Magic Wand structure attached to Spaceship Earth would be permanently removed. The park's iconic geodesic sphere was successfully restored back to its clean, original architectural design after that announcement. And that's what I have for this week in Disney history. Let's go on to our movie of the week.
Okay. We are going to speak of the 1958 White Wilderness. This first appearance was August 12th, 1958. The runtime is 72 minutes. Budget is unknown. Box office estimates $1.8 million in U.S. and Canada rentals. It was written and directed by James Alger, produced by Walt Disney and Ben Sharpstein. Narration was by Winston Hibler, music by Oliver Wallace, and orchestration by Paul J. Smith. This documentary took 3 years to film. It was filmed on locations in Canada and Alaska and the Yukon Territory. Some of the filming was in the Rocky Mountains National Park as well as the Canadian Rockies. Wildlife reserves were utilized to film the animals as well as frozen lakes to capture the winter environment. Part of the true life adventure, this film focuses on the wildlife of the Arctic and subarctic regions, showcasing animals such as lemmings, caribou, polar bears, wolves, and Arctic fox as they adapt to harsh seasonal conditions. This did win an Academy Award for Best Documentary Feature and was additionally nominated for Best Music Score of a Dramatic or Comedy Picture. It also won the Golden Bear for Best Documentary at the 1959 Berlin International Film Festival. So there's a lot going on in this show, but I'm only going to talk about the lemmings deal.
Mm-hmm.
So despite all the other animals, they're great to watch. But
I want to talk about one when you're done that I thought was interesting, but go ahead. I mean,
so what I have though, because the lemmings segment on here brought up some controversy. So let's just go ahead and iron that all out. So the famous lemming scenes, I don't want to give anything away. Mm-hmm. Well, I guess when I'm explaining this, people are going to kind of put two and two together, is one of the most notorious cases of staged footing in documentary history. The sequence cemented the widespread urban legend that lemmings intentionally jump off cliffs in order to control their population. This behavior is completely fabricated. Firstly, lemmings do not naturally live in the alpine forest where the movie was filmed in Alberta, Canada. The crew brought in dozens of lemmings from children in Manitoba and transported them south. Secondly, filmmakers also used tight close-ups and placed the small rodents on snow-covered Lazy Susan-style rotating turntables to create the illusion of a massive rushing horde. Lastly, to capture the infamous plunge into the sea, the film crew physically pushed and herded the lemmings off a cliff and into the Bow River, which was misrepresented as the Arctic Ocean.
The sea, yeah.
So the controversy is that the fraudulent nature of the footage went unnoticed by the general public for over 2 decades.
I didn't think that it was completely fabricated. I thought it was a little staged. I didn't think it was fabricated, but that's interesting. Wow.
So the truth was finally exposed in 1982 by the Canadian Broadcasting Corporation investigative program called The Fifth Estate in their documentary titled Cruel Camera. Here is where the former Disney crew members and nature filmmakers admitted that the entire sequence was staged to capitalize on the sensational myth. The revelation sparked massive controversy regarding animal cruelty and exposed how Disney stretched the boundaries of reality to manufacture a dramatic narrative. So, the real truth about lemmings: during population booms, lemmings will migrate in large groups simply to search for new food sources and habitats. Because they are strong swimmers, they will occasionally attempt to cross lakes and rivers. Sometimes they misjudge the width of a body of water. They do get caught in strong currents, and they accidentally fall over cliffs, which can result in accidental drownings and whatnot. However, they're strictly accidental. This was
yeah. The movie made
typical behavior.
Right. The movie made it think like they had to do this.
Yeah.
Like this is what they were going to do.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's what I have on our movie. So I know there were lots of other animals in there. I just wanted to touch and hopefully clear up some of the mud on the lemmings issue. So
interesting. Like I said, I thought it was staged, but I didn't think it was completely fabricated by any means.
So what animal were you?
Wolverine. I've never known much about I've never known much about Wolverines, but
yeah, that was insane, huh?
Yeah, and now I actually want to look up this to make sure it's true, but it certainly appeared like it that they are pretty small animals.
30 pounds.
30 pounds is all they said?
Said 30 pounds.
But they are fierce, fast, aggressive, and they don't back down to anything.
It was like they take on like 5 times their weight or something like that.
And to get what they want, to get what they need.
And they're constantly eating.
They're so fast. These animals are fast. When they're fighting, they're extremely fast. So I never knew anything
even the wolves were running from them.
Yeah, the
from
wolves
a single one.
Yep. A wolf 3 times its size was running away from it.
Yeah, that's just bizarre.
Okay.
So,
well, thanks, Joni.
Yeah, you bet.
This week's tip or trick, we are going to go with, we have talked to you about stroller rentals. We're going to go a step further. We're going to talk about ECV rentals. If you are having trouble, mobile issues, you have mobility issues.
Like Joni.
You do not.
I got a bum knee.
You are certainly welcome to go to Disney and rent an ACV, which is perfectly fine if that's what you want to do. You can also rent them from outside companies. Most of them, I think all but one, you have to be in person from these companies to pick up
and drop off.
Pick up and drop off the scooter.
Yes.
There is one company that's partnered with Disney that will leave it with bellhop. But the reason, like, you might be thinking, why would I rent from an outside company? Well, you have it the entire week.
Yes.
You have it for, if you're having a couple off days, you're going to, go resort hop or whatever. You have it for that.
Yes.
You can get them on the Skyliner. You can get them on the monorail. You can get them on a bus. So it's just something that you plug in overnight and you can use it during the day for whatever you're doing. You can, transport to and from the park in it.
Now we have not yet rented the scooter.
Not from an outside. No, we never have.
For Universal, we did, but for Disney, this is going to be.
For Universal, we did at the parks. We didn't do the outside rental. Right.
Correct. Yeah. So this will be our first renting a scooter from the outside.
Yeah, and like I said, just make sure you know that you have to be there in person to pick up and drop off. The cast members have no control over Disney's policies. Don't get mad at them for that.
Yeah, Nick actually did witness an episode where a cast member was being berated because this guest was
mad that They had to be there in person.
Right. And so just please
Do your due
be
diligence.
nice.
Yeah.
And,
Okay. Well, that's it.
well, I have a couple little quicker that I'm going to do for you.
Okay.
This is going to be a real quick thing. It's a this or that.
You're going to ask me.
Yes, I
Are
am.
you putting me on the spot
I am
right now?
putting you on the spot. And you very quickly, should I time you?
No, I'll go fast.
Okay. Dole Whip or churros?
Dole Whip.
Roller coasters or shows?
Roller coaster.
Cruise or park?
Cruise and park.
Scar or Jafar?
Scar.
Simba or Pascal?
Simba.
Goofy or Pluto?
Goofy or Pluto? Goofy.
Teacups or alien swirling saucers?
Aliens.
Woody or Buzz?
Woody.
Okay. There you did it.
That was pretty good.
Yeah.
Cruise or parks? That's such a hard one. It depends on what kind of vacation you want.
That's true.
Do you want a relaxing vacation?
I would have said any.
I'm going on a cruise.
Well, you did. You said cruise and park.
If I want, a lot of nonstop daily this and that, I'm going to a park. But,
If you want some more relaxed time and not so much mobility.
Yep.
Well, depending on the size of your ship, don't you? So.
All right. Well, that's going to do it for this week's show. Joni threw that. That was not. Joni just threw that in right now.
Okay.
All right. Well, our Facebook page is Main Street Talk. Facebook group is Disney World Tips and Tricks. Instagram is Main Street Talk Podcast. Our website is mainstreettalkpod.com. All of our links live there. We are on YouTube, audio only, no video. And I'm still doing the $50 gift card travel deal. nick.garcia@genietravelco.com. And we are affiliates of the Magic Candle Company. Link is on the website, and use code Main Street Talk at checkout for 15% off.
And congratulations again to Karen.
Karen.
Yeah, we'll be a hold of you.
Yeah,
we'll get a hold of you.
Look for our email on Wednesday. Check your promotions or spam folders. So we will be back next week with more news, tips and tricks, and more of Joni's surprises, maybe. So stay cool, everybody.
Okay.
We will talk to you real soon.
Bye, everyone.